Right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another awesome video. This is a rebuild with Atletico Madrid, and we're going to try and rebuild them to champions. That is the aim in 3 seasons. I know it's mission impossible, but we're going to attempt that. We're going to see whether we can do that. Overturn Real Madrid in this save. Remember, Real Madrid, this is a 2024-25 database. And so if we go to Real Madrid, we know who's at Real Madrid. It is, why am I doing this? Real Madrid should be over here. It is Kylian Mbappe. He is there, as you can see, key player. If you look at Real Madrid's squad, there is some crazy players. Enrique over there. You get Gula over there, 17 years old. We got Kylian Mbappe. So we're gonna try, and we got Courtois in goal. We got Vinicius Jr. over there. We've got Jude Bellingham. We've got Rodrigo. So we're gonna try and overturn this Real Madrid team within 3 seasons. Crazy stuff, but we're gonna attempt to do that. And let's see. We'll go look at our squad compared to Real Madrid. We don't have the best players. We've got Antoine Griezmann. We've got Jose Gimenez. We've got Koke. We've got Jan Oblak in goal. So we don't have the best players. We've got Conor Gallagher from Chelsea there. We've got De Paul wanted already from to Milan. And then what I always do in these saves, guys, responsibilities are given away. I don't have any responsibilities because we simulate the season and see where we end up with one tactic in place. And that's what we're going to do with this save. So can we, in our first season, overturn Real Madrid and take their top spot? Remember, 3-year rebuild, and we want to get to a stage where we say, Real Madrid, you're not taking it this season. Can we do that? Let's see if we can. Season number 1. Right, here we are, ladies and gentlemen. Season number 1 complete. Did we get the top spot? Did we overthrow Real Madrid in the first season? Before we go there, let's go to our competitions, because you might just see it anyway. Let's go to our competitions and let's see, did we overturn Real Madrid in the first season? Unfortunately not, and we missed out by a couple of points. We missed out by about 18 points. Missed out there for the top position. We did finish second in the league by a far stretch. We finished second in the league. We've got our top goal scorer Alexander Solat. We're there with 20 goals for the season, but Real Madrid has taken it. Have they gone invincible? They lost 3 matches. One against us, but they still managed to rack up a crazy amount of points, 103 points. We lost 4. We lost 6 matches, and lost against Real Madrid as well, 4-0. And we drew 4 matches. That is what killed us as well. The 4 matches that we drew, Real Madrid only drew 1 match, so they only lost 3 matches. And Kylian Mbappe, there you go, 35 goals in a season. There you go. That is what he brings. He brings even the top assist in the league with 17 goals for the season, top assist. And Real Madrid takes it by a long shot. Look at our other competitions. We were knocked out in the group stage. That's quite disappointing. And Spanish Cup, we were knocked out by Real Madrid in the semi-finals. Also a little bit disappointing over there. We have a look at our tactic that we played with. The tactic we've played with is steal and strike. That is our tactic. This is a tactic that obviously you can see that it is a customized tactic which I have created just to give you proof that this is my tactic. I just want to go to load it up, and so that you can see this is all my tactics that I have created. And if you're a Patreon member and you watching this video, obviously you know, guys, that Patreon members, they get early access to these videos. And you're a Patreon member and you're watching this video, you get to get this tactic. and you play it in your own FM23. I know for you guys, most of you guys are playing FM24 already. I humbly apologize that I don't have FM24 at this point. I will probably be getting it in a couple of days, just to make sure that I get the right audience in as well. But for now, we're playing FM23, and this tactic file will be there with you. And if you're a Patreon member and you say, but I'm a Patreon member and I am playing FM24, here you go. You can just copy and paste this tactic as it is, and it will still work in your FM24 safe. So best of both for you guys. So you can just copy and paste this tactic as it is, and it will still work in your FM24 safe. If we go to the analysis, I like the analysis, quite decent and very good in attack. If we go to goals per game, we see 2.24 goals per game scored, and conceded is only 0.95, which is very, very good. If we go to analysis report, we see plus 55 chances created every 47 minutes and 106 minutes against, which is very, very good, as you guys can see over there. Last but not least, for this first season, let's go to our transfers. Let's see which players we got in. If we go to transfers, so that was done in September, August. So these are the transfers that we got to do. I think this is also one of them that came in. You can see there on the 8th. Okay, I'm not sure. Let's just look at 2023 just to be sure. These are the players that we got in. Terry, decent player, decent right wing back. You got Danny Vivian, decent player as well, good attributes, and he plays that central defensive position. And we've got this player in from Wolfsburg, and he's also decent right there in the central defender position. Not crazy, but as you can see, players out compared to players in. We sold Jose Jimenez, which we saw in the first in the start of this video we saw, and he's been sold to Paris Saint-Germain for 49.5 million. Let me just see how much we paid for him. We paid 1 million in 2013 and sold him on for 49.5 million. What a profit that is for us on Jose Jimenez. But he's a crazy player. You can see composure 16, positioning 16, tackling 16, and he's playing central defender. So that is crazy stats as well. And he's going on to be a wonder kid. How old is he? He's currently 28. I mean, he's already in his prime. I don't think he's gonna still develop much, but he's a good player to sell, and PSG coming in to rack him up there from us. So guys, objective failed in the first season. We only finished second. Can we, in the second season, second time of asking, can we go on and become champions in the La Liga? Let's see how it goes. Season number 2 coming up. Right, ladies and gentlemen, here we are, season number 2, and let's see if we could do it this time to become champions in Spain. Could we do it again? Oh man, it's just getting worse. Looks like it's just getting worse with Real Madrid. Real Madrid again with a point tally of 107 and only one loss the entire season against Las Palmas. My goodness, they almost went invincible, and we drew against them, which means they beat us. They beat us again 3-2. That was close, and yeah, we drew against them, but we got that second spot again, coming so close yet so far. It's just, yeah, it's just unfortunate. It's just very unfortunate that this happened. Yeah, we could just win more games. We could have just went on and took the title, but again, Kylian Mbappe, Jude Bellingham, just dismal, just doing great things. Lamine Yamal coming in there as well in the Player of the Match awards. But yeah, we failed again. This is our second season trying to overthrow Real Madrid from the throne, but Real Madrid holding on to that throne. Tactic wise, how did we set up? We set up with a total control tactic. This is a 4-3-3. 4-3-3, however you look at it, it's a 4-3-3, and we went on with this tactic. How did it fare throughout the season? Quite decent defensively and very good in attack. How did we do conceding wise? Yes, that again, that number we need to lower it down, but that number is good, 2 per game, and we're conceding 1.32 goals per game. Again, let's go to transfers. Transfers for the second season. We got a nice budget for the third season, but second season we got Francesco Tranquillo. We've got him decent player, 16 dribbling, 17 technique, vision 17, which means he's a good pass of the ball, composure 16, very good stats there, and he's age 24, so you still got a couple of years in him. We've got a player here of 20, great potential. What a signing from our DOF, Director of Football. First start 16, technique 16, and he's still developing. Pace 17, strength 16, acceleration 16. This is a crazy player. Engels, he is very good from Celtics for 23 million. And then players out, you can see we sold a few players, made that profit that we had to make there, 92 million out and 60 million in. We go to previous, we see there 115. That's a total clear out there from DOF, total clear out. And Moloka, they are just selling, they're just buying our players, man. You can see over there, Moloka just spending the money. They're just splashing the cash. And we got again a profit margin, which means our finances are in a healthy place, and hence the budget that you see there for season number 3. In terms of squad wise, let's see how the squad is doing. Got decent players still in there, some decent players in there still, and so we're gonna go on to our third and final season. I only do 3-year rebuilds, so Patreon, you will also get this tactic if you join the Patreon page. The link is in the description down below. If you join that page, you will also get this tactic in for you to use. Again, if you're using FM24, not a worry, you can just copy and paste it like it is over here. You can just take all the instructions and put it to FM24. It will still work effectively because most of the roles that are in here are also in FM24, and so there's not much of a difference. It's just the gameplay and a little bit more instructions and more dynamics when it comes to the game itself, but in terms of gameplay and that, almost very similar to FM24. And also with FM24 you get a different kind of set piece instructions. So set piece instructions on this tactics are default, so you can always play around with the set pieces, but this is the tactic and you can utilize it in FM24 as well. That's for my Patreon members. If you are in YouTube and you're watching this, again, you can take this tactic as is and you can copy and paste it. But play instructions and that you will not have, which means my players, my Patreon, they get a little bit extra for that $1 per month. It's only $1 per month, guys, and I know that you can come along and support this channel so that we can grow together. And that is season number 2. Let's go over to season number 3. Can we now, in the final season of this rebuild, can we become champions? Can we overthrow Real Madrid? Because we're already overthrowing Barcelona. Can we do Real Madrid? Right, here we are, ladies and gentlemen. Season number 3. Did we do it this time around? It's our last season. Can we go ahead and just clinch this victory away from Real Madrid in 3 seasons? Can we do that? Mission impossible. Unfortunately, we can't, and this time we fall down to 3rd place in 78 points. We are 20 points away from the top spot. We are about 18 points away from, not 18, about also about 12 points away from that 2nd place spot that was clinched by Barcelona. If we look at our other competitions, we're not faring very well. We have been knocked out round of 16. I never went over that in the second and the first and second season. The first season we were knocked out in the group stage. The second season, round of 16, and now the 3rd season again, round of 16. And the Spanish Cup, we're not doing very well in that, and we're only winning the Spanish Super Cup, which is the glorified cup, FA Community Shield, like in England. But in terms of making it, in terms of getting the objective right, unfortunately, you guys can see that we couldn't get it right in this one. Yeah, we failed in our 3rd season. We definitely failed to overthrow Real Madrid. Real Madrid, you can see that they are a dominant force in this one. They won it 3 times in a row. 3 times since we played. And we've come 2nd in both of those instances. I won't even say coming close to winning it, because Real Madrid has just been running away. But this time around, they record a lower points tally and losing 4 matches, which is 1 against us, and then drawing 2, which means they beat us again in one of the matches that we played, and so did Barcelona, and they clinched that top spot. In terms of goals, we've got a new goal scorer taking the goals, Endro Belotti, and he comes in to Almera, and he does a good job in there, overthrowing Kylian Mbappe, who is nowhere in those stats. I mean, he was probably injured for the season. That is what I think. And so in terms of transfers, we've got a 90 million budget. What did we do with our transfer budget? We spent 122 million on a defender. For 39 million, we got in Badiashile from Chelsea, and we got in Kaminsky from, where did he come from? Let's see. He is from Wolfsburg for 18 million, and then we brought in Karim Konate from Bayern Munich. As you can see, very, very good player, great potential, and he is here for you guys to play. Our Patreon members, you guys can play with Karim Konate. And we got in Siku Mara, who's not a bad player, but you can also get him and play with him for this 3rd and final season. We see that this 3rd and final season we did do a good rebuild. So if you go on to your 4th season, you might just clinch that title from Real Madrid. We also got in Paulinho from Brazil, very, very decent player that we got in at age 24. So you've got an entire great squad, and what you got is you've got a nice tactic as well. Got a nice tactic, fluid tactic that I've also just created, but we use the in-game tactical style for this one. And if you go to our data hub, based on this tactic, we're quite decent defensively and very good in attack. If you go to goals conceded per game, this is a good tactic. Look at that, 0.79 conceded per game and 2 goals scored per game. So if you get the right players in, which I think we have got the right players in this third and final season, you can go on and win the title from Real Madrid in the next season, which is the 4th season or even the 5th season. You can carry on with this until, I don't know how long you ever want to. And then don't forget to comment down below and tell me how the save is going, especially Patreon members. Comment on my Patreon page of how the challenge is going and how the save is going for you. If you have FM23, if you don't have FM23 and you've got FM24, use the tactic that I given you in the Patreon page. Use the tactics that I've given you. Copy this tactic and let me know down in the description, down in the comments, in the comments down below. Let me know how it's going for you. Let me know how you're faring in this one. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to watch my FM series that I'm doing, Rags to Riches. Don't forget to watch it. It's on screen now, episode number 1. Go ahead and watch that one for me. And I'll see you guys in the next video.